I want to welcome everybody to LATO Bay Real Talk, where we're going to talk about everything real. Now, we're a little small channel just starting off, and so I want to thank everybody for giving us y'all time and a chance to entertain y'all today. And so I want to jump right into a couple of crazy stories. And these two stories kind of connect because of the subject, what they're about, and around the time of when they happen. And hopefully at the end of this, everybody will see why it's so important to know CPR today in today's world. So I'm going to start this around January of 2019. It was in Northern California, the Bay Area. And I had just paroled from prison after doing over 20 years. And so I was starting a job with an organization called the Prison University Project. And what PUP does is it offers college education to inmates and prisoners inside of San Quentin Prison in California. And I actually got a degree messing with PUP, an AA degree. They decided to take a chance on me when I got out. And I think I did a pretty good job. I represented the formerly incarcerated, I think, kind of well. And I worked for them for about a year. And then one of their board members mentioned to me that her name was Haley Pollock. She mentioned to me that an organization called Five Keys was starting to hire, and they was opening up homeless shelters. Now, Five Keys had been around for, I guess, a couple of decades, but they was a nonprofit, mostly known for going inside jails and providing like education for GEDs and stuff like that. But now they was talking about starting their own homeless shelters and partnering with the city of San Francisco. And so they was hiring, and they had all positions open, from ambassador to supervisor to assistant director and director. And so I got hired on as a supervisor. And so while I'm now going through this transition between jobs, training my replacement at PUP and sitting through this long 2-week orientation at Five Keys, I also had my housing situation going on. When I first paroled, it was because the governor had commuted my sentence. So it was unusual, and the state only had 3 days to find me somewhere to go. And so I ended up at a house in Oakland that this guy, a formerly incarcerated guy, had bought and started transitional houses. And this was one, but you had to sleep two to a room. He charged $800 a head, and I wasn't paying it. San Francisco State Project Rebound was paying it because I was going to school there. But still, I'm in here smelling this dude's feet and ass, and I've been smelling feet and ass for over 20-something years now. I got to get out of here. Plus, the house called Fat Chance was on 90th between International and Bancroft in Oakland. And anybody that know anything about Oakland know that that's the deep east. It don't get no worse. I'm hearing like I'm in Iraq at night. Well, this video's a little long, so I'm gonna break it into 3 parts for y'all. In part 2, you're gonna hear about me moving to West Oakland, drug overdoses, death, and some lives being saved at Five Keys. So if you want to be notified as soon as part 2 drop, then just hit that subscribe button, and I will be dropping it soon. So again, thank y'all for tuning in tonight, and until next time, be safe, people. I'm out.